Goodluck Jonathan would destroy himself if he defects to APC, says Lamido. Hello everyone, welcome to the news. Former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido has expressed disappointment at the rumored possibility of former President Goodluck Jonathan's contesting the 2023 presidential election on the platform of the APC, saying the move, if true, will amount to self-destruction for the former president. Lamido, who made this known in an interview with some selected newsmen, noted that everything the former president achieved politically in Nigeria came through the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and that if he reflected on the past, he will not dare to mingle with the current APC leaders, considering how they sabotaged his president in the past. Lamido said, "The issue of Jonathan joining APC to be a standard bearer, I pray it is not true, because if it is, he is inviting self-destruction. This was somebody who came from a very humble and decent background. All the achievements he made and his political ascendancy were under the PDP platform, which meant PDP gave him his biggest world. It is for him to reflect on the love, the family bond of the PDP, the sacrifices made, the humiliation we went through, the vilification of the APC, of his own government, the way he was being demonized, the way Wole Soyinka was calling his wife a hippopotamus and calling him clueless. The entire APC 2013-2014 literally destroyed him. He should be able to reflect. Of course, we had the heartache, the pains, humiliation, and persecution the people of the North gave us in 2014. There was a man from Katagum. His house was destroyed and burnt in Azare just because he was supporting Jonathan. In Bauchi, our people were persecuted and burnt in Kano. My office was burnt also, and the mob was heading towards my house to burn down my house and keep my family members alive, only for the army to intervene. In Zamfara, people received 50 lashes to be cleaned of the Jonathan death. People were going from house to house to give them 50 lashes because of Jonathan. The same thing happened in Sokoto. The people of the North stood for Jonathan because they were working for Nigeria, because they believed in Nigeria, he said. Lamido stressed that if Jonathan joins the APC, it means all they went through, the pain, the humiliation for supporting him in 2014 was nothing. Even Professor Atairu Jega, then the INEC chairman, was not left out. We went through hell in 2014, all for Jonathan. I'm taking the pain of this narration. The Nigerians suffered a lot for Jonathan, and God has been good to Jonathan. It is for him now to reflect and see those people who demonized him, who called him evil, who said Boko Haram was PDP's company in 2014. He should take all this into consideration. Is this the way he wants to reward PDP for inventing him?" He added again, "The people courting him now are liars. They lied to get him to the government. I urge him in the name of God, the very God that made him from nothing, to think about PDP, which made him from nothing. He should please reconsider," Lamido said in the interview. Wow, this feels like a heartfelt wish from Lamido to former President Goodluck Jonathan. It is very known that Jonathan rose from actually nothing to the highest office in the land, from being local government official, then all the way to presidency, riding on the back of the PDP. He became the president after the demise of the then President Yar'Adua. After completing the term, of course, Jonathan was somebody that, was quite, let me say, a bit reflective when he was in office, but he was highly criticized when the case of Boko Haram started. He was helpless, and apparently a lot of political took place for him to get out of that seat. And he willingly, let go and transferred power to President Muhammadu Buhari, which was something that, took the world by storm. And that's why he is actually very regarded right now as a man of peace, as a man who bowed out honorably. when the going became tough. So would he accept the pleas by Lamido right now? I think it's just high time that, they allow fresh blood to come in. Enough of recycling of our old politicians who are supposed to take the role of elder statesmen.